Hi, I'm Zamm, and I'd like to introduce you to NamelessChick, a voice, a presence, and a living expression of my creative path. NamelessChick emerged from lived experience. She carries the emotional truths I've witnessed in thousands of conversations and the insights I've gathered through years of reflection, listening, guiding, and simply being present. She exists where feeling becomes sound, where meaning becomes melody, where words meet rhythm and begin to reveal something deeper, something intimate, familiar, human. Her name holds intention. Nameless draws attention to the message. This is a space where presence is welcome and connection is honored, a space that begins with music, with feeling, with truth. It allows the audience to experience without labels, judgment, or expectation. The focus is not on the persona, it's on what's being shared, what's being felt, what's moving through. Chick brings the energy of something newly forming, not just new for the sake of novelty, but new because it grows. She represents emergence, an evolving sound, a fresh voice, and a direction still unfolding. She's already carrying meaning, bringing depth, sparking connection. Nameless Chick holds something universal, the emotional life that makes us who we are. She embodies themes we all live through: hope, grief, joy, love, fear, change, yearning, healing, and the many shades in between. She doesn't speak for one person, she speaks from a shared human condition. As an intuitive consultant, creative guide, and longtime listener, I've spent decades in deep conversations with people of all ages from every corner of the world. I've seen what connects us, no matter the setting, and I've seen how difficult it can be for people to name what they're feeling or to share it aloud. Nameless Chick was born to speak those truths that often sit quietly in the background, to make them felt, heard, validated. She is an expression, and she begins her journey with an album called Almost Gone, Still Here. The first track is Almost Free. Almost Free moves gently through grief, release, and the first steps toward self renewal. It doesn't demand attention, but it invites you in. It opens a space for feeling. I wrote the lyrics. Each word was chosen to express and honor the texture of lived emotion. I shaped the rhythm like you would in real conversation, natural, human, flowing with intention. I guided the emotional tone, the phrasing, and the transitions, not just as an artist, but as someone who's listened to thousands of stories from people who've been through their own. Then I brought those pieces into form. I worked with AI to support what needed shaping. The AI served as a responsive instrument. I gave it structure. I prompted with clarity, like I would a sound engineer. Start slow, let the rhythm breathe, bring in steady movement around the 30-second mark, layer warmth with softness, hold back before lifting, let the bridge feel like a shift in the heart. These things. But of course, they have emotions. Every part of the sound was touched with direction. By collaboration, human and AI worked together, the soul of the piece rooted in lived experience, the scaffold built with technology. This is creative partnership with intention. I held the emotional and philosophical direction. AI held the technical scaffolding. Each had its purpose, and both respected each other's limits and boundaries. So, who is Zam? I'm a mom, a wife, the founder of Zamtopia, a home and place for intuitive living, storytelling, and soul rooted expression. I've written and published books like Intuition, Discover the Inner Workings of Our World, and Zam Tarot alongside the deck I created, all under Zamtopia Publishing, which now embraces music as part of its evolution. I've also lived in sound as a professional singer, recording artist, and band performer, and I've always followed innovation, not for trend, but for possibility. I love what new things can give us. And when it helps us speak more truthfully, then that makes it for me. Nameless Chick is all of that. She holds my history. She carries the voices I've heard. She grows with every note. She's made of feeling, form, and forward motion. She doesn't live in one place because she moves wherever I do. in the song, in the story, and in the message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for welcoming this voice. Nameless Chick, still here, and so am I.